What up, Alchemist Gang? It's your boy Kale, and I'm back again with another banger video for y'all. And before I open this video, I'm sending some abundant energy to the screen to you. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself, saying your affirmations, doing your meditations, doing what y'all gotta do to take care of yourself, because you do remember you're a spiritual being having a temporary human experience, right? For sure. I had to make sure you remember, because look, everything I talk about on this channel always dilates and correlates back to the topic of us being spiritual beings having temporary human experience. The reason why a lot of shit works the way it does, happens the way it does. But basically, this is not gonna be a too long video. I just wanna touch a topic. Basically, I wanna talk about the reason why you are single. And I'm not talking about, this is not just like, that's pretty broad. I'm not talking about like the main reason why you're single, but this is definitely one of the reasons. Because there's always a spiritual meaning or higher meaning to what's going on in your life, always. So I'm just gonna get you hip. So let's first start off with why you were single. Now, most of y'all are probably single out of two things. Either out of one, you got hurt in the past, you have trust issues, so you don't trust people, so you're not quick to jump into a relationship again because you don't trust, so you're taking it easy. Or two, you're just not looking for somebody, or you can't find somebody. You feel like you haven't found that one for you yet, and you're just not really trying. You're not really trying. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're single for a reason. This is not just, this is not everything. I'm not saying everything is just already written in the books, but it's just destined. It's fated. Like, the person you were with is already gonna happen. It was already gonna happen before you really knew it was gonna happen. So it was fated. So, to be honest, you gotta really just roll with it. And it's easier said than done, because we all want to have that significant other. We all want to have somebody for us. Because, we all get those times in our life where we be feeling lonely. It's like 12 in the morning and we sit in our room, and then you're like, damn, I wish I had me a little shorty right now. Or, y'all females, I wish I had a nigga right now, lay up with on these rainy days, a cuddle with. You know how y'all be, you feel me? We all get those thoughts. But like, I'm gonna be honest, bro, God is trying to teach you something. What is God trying to teach you? The reason why you're still single. You could probably be attractive too, like really attractive, but you're still single. You may realize, some people may be surprised, like, all right, you single, like, you're attractive, like, you're really attractive. You would think that you know what I mean? The reason why you're not really committed into a relationship is because a relationship is not just a relationship, bro. Relationships are divine things, because when you get in a relationship with somebody and you actually have sex with them, you're transferring energy with them, and that's a big thing. Sex is bigger than what we really make it. Nowadays, sex is very sacred. So when you have sex with somebody, that's a tie. It's a soul tie. Because when you have sex with somebody, I release something called oxytocin, and it's like a chemical that subconsciously bonds you and that person. So that's why you kind of feel something towards that person after you have sex with them. You feel some type of way. And especially if you're just sleeping with multiple people, you may feel that emptiness after you get done, because the oxytocin got released and you're not even with that person. You just slept with them like a one-night stand. So it's like, you know what I mean? So that happens. You know what I mean? So that might have, maybe y'all might just learn something from that. Because I just learned that, and it made me really think about it. So I stopped having a lot of a lot of pointless sex, because I just found out this is just wasting my energy. So, when you get in a relationship with somebody, relationships are meant to teach you shit. Relationships are what make you who you are, really. The relationships that you've been in are just really people that you have sleep with. Did you know people you sleep with or be in a relationship with are really reflections of you? People you sleep with are just reflections of you, really. I had to really think about that, because you attract people who you are and how your energy is. So who you get in a relationship with and who you commit your energy to is really important. So God has people single because there's certain shit you gotta learn and do. When you're single, you're in the healing process. That's what that is. You cannot heal in a relationship. Let me say that again. You cannot heal in a relationship. You cannot start the healing process in a relationship. I mean, you can heal in a relationship, but you can't heal in a relationship. You feel me? You can grow and, express yourself and, grow your mind, but it's not as easy as it is if you're by yourself, because you're not focused on another human being. When you're in a relationship, you have to give love and give your energy and your attention to a whole nother person, which is giving half of it to them and half of it to you. Now just think about it. When you're single, you're giving all your love and all your attention, all your time to yourself. So it's just growing yourself massively. You're growing and healing massively at a massive rate. When you're with when you're with somebody in a relationship, you got to give them your love and your attention. You feel me? And the thing about it is, when you're single, the point of you being single is to build yourself up, to become that person to be able to attract your divine counterpart, the person that's meant for you. Because everybody, whether you believe it or not, bro, everybody has somebody for them in this world, bro. It's like, it's not no cliche shit. It's just true. You have a twin flame. You have a soulmate. These are all, it's deeper than what you think. It's like on a spiritual level, it all makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Everything goes back to us being energetic beings having a temporary human experience, bro, because the reason why that works is because some people that you were meant for, you were with in the past life. You had a connection in the past life, so this life they're your soulmate. You know, this shit like that happens. Your soulmate can be your friend this lifetime. It could be your mom this lifetime. You know what I mean? But you never really know. But we're talking about in terms of relationships, as in like romantic relationships. So the reason why you're single, because you need to learn, you got to heal your inner traumas. Let's say like a cup. Your cup can't be halfway full and you're trying to give and pour into other people's cup. You know what I mean? Or empty. How you gonna pour into other people's cup if you don't have any shit in your cup? You feel me? You have to have a full cup where building self-love, growing yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, getting your finances right, all the shit you need to be in a relationship. That's your cup being full. That way you can pour into other people's cup and they can pour back into yours. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. Two people that have self-love and their cups are full and they get in a relationship, bro, it's a beautiful relationship because it's equal give and take. It's self-love on both parts. It's no codependent. There's no negative shit going on. So it's a nice relationship. Now, the thing is, you have to have that self-love and all that shit. A lot of us, what our problem is, we be thinking we do, and then we get in a relationship and there's just problems. Like some people still have traumas from when they were a child. You know, they didn't get enough hugs when they were a child, get enough compliments or congratulations and shit like that. Physical and touch and all that shit's important when you're growing up as a kid, because it shows you that's how you learn how to love and give love and show people how you care about them. So let's say growing up, you didn't really get showed love. You didn't really get showed affection in your family. So that carries on to your romantic relationships. If y'all didn't know, your childhood traumas carry on to your childhood traumas show up in your relationships prominently, like really. Like if you were somebody they didn't get a lot of like appreciation and hugs and shit, you know, when you're younger, when you get in a relationship, you may notice the way you give love and show love is so not the way that it should be. Like you don't hug them as much, you don't tell them you love them as much, you don't know how to express yourself, you don't express yourself in the way that you should because you don't really know how. What the hell? This lady just slowed down and stopped to look at me. I look over at her and she keeps driving. Is that the chosen one? Yes, it is, Karen. What was I talking about, bro? Yeah, bro, but you have to, like, your childhood traumas and all that shit will pop up in a relationship and it just won't be right. The relationship won't go well because you're not giving the love you're supposed to the way you're supposed to because you don't know how, because you haven't healed yourself completely. You don't know how because you haven't healed yourself completely. That's why you have to heal yourself 100%. That way, when you do get in a relationship, you know how to give and show the right way completely. And this is easier said than done, bro, because a lot of people they wanna get into a relationship and get with somebody faster than them wanting to heal themselves. The healing process is something that's personal. Depending on how much you do it and how committed you are to doing your shadow work and your meditations and your affirmations will depend on how fast you heal and how fast you get to that significant other. Now, here's one thing I want you to know. I want you to know this. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but us humans tend to have an issue to like control shit that's, like I had in my past video, we try to control shit that's really not in our control, that we don't need to be controlling, trying to control. Because that's what's cool. We probably didn't know about this information right here. Any person that you end up with, it's fated. It was going to happen either way. Whatever you did, whatever you said, whatever person you kicked off, you would have ended up with this person either way. Now, when you think about it like this, since you know you're going to end up with your divine counterpart, that person you're meant to be with, no matter what happens, don't try to control it. There's no need to try to rush the relationship. There's no need to try to help and get in a relationship with them. There's no need to have to worry about somebody taking them from you. There's no need to worry about, I need to help and heal, or I don't have time to heal because I don't want them to forget about me. Think about this, bro. Everything happens and works in divine timing. Let's have grasped this concept that everything has a reason, everything happens in divine timing, and the universe is always working for you and not, and the universe is always working for you, not against you. You will notice, bro, it all does happen in divine timing, bro. When somebody told me this at first, though, I was like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Because it didn't happen. It's not happening in that right moment, so I wouldn't try to hear that shit. But I realized, bro, as I like looked at situations over time, bro, like divine timing's a real thing, bro. Like I used to think, bro, man, the shit that I want ain't even gonna come, and then when it do come, I ain't gonna want it. Nigga, no, that's not, no. Divine timing is definitely true. That shit come right when you least expect it, but right when you also really need that shit. Not as if you need somebody. I'm just saying that relationship and that person gonna come at the least, in the moment where you like, when you're actually meant for it. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're so and your mental and everything is really meant for it, you will have it. That person will be there. And if this person don't text you back or this didn't work out with that person, don't even stress about it. Don't be all in your feelings because it wasn't supposed to work. All right? Y'all won't. You learn your lessons for them, and now it's time to move on, bro. You deal with certain people for a reason, bro. There's certain people for different seasons for you because there's certain lessons that you can learn from certain people. You'll notice in all your relationships, if you don't learn your lesson in your relationship, the same person will keep repeating your life. It'd be the same attitude, different person. It'd be the same attitude, different person. You'll notice that. If you don't learn your lessons from your relationships, if you don't learn what you were supposed to learn, you're gonna keep going through that same situation until you learn it, bro. And you may notice, now you really think about it, whoever watching this video, you might be like, damn, that's true as hell. Like, I keep dealing with this same toxic motherfucker, but in a different person. All my exes keep doing the same shit. They end up cheating on me or they end up doing this. Like, you gotta think about it, bro. There's something you ain't learned. You must be too codependent, or you must not have enough self-love, or you must not know how to give enough love, or you must not know how to do equal give and take. You must be doing more taking than giving, or more giving than taking. You know what I mean? There's something that you have to learn. I don't know. This is for you to find out. You know what I mean? You should know. It's most of the time pretty evident. Like, your partner's actions are like reflection or a mirror of like your shadow sides or something like that. I forgot. It's like the person you're in a relationship with, or the shit that they do is just a mirror of. It's like a mirror of your own traumas or like shit that you were like trying to. You know, they're just a mirror because people project. One thing I don't know if you knew about this, but humans naturally project. Not all. Some people have control, but some humans usually project shit of their inner traumas. When someone's talking about you or talking shit about you, it's usually not an insult. It's usually just a reflection of their own inner traumas and difficulties. So when someone's like, "Oh, you ugly as fuck," and I know I'm sexy, but like someone just calling you ugly and they ugly, it's just a reflection of their inner traumas, bro, and their own inner conflicts. That's one thing I've noticed, bro, because I really when I heard that, I believed it, but I needed to put it to the test. And I noticed that I know some people that have said some shit about me that I know it ain't true. But I just realized it was a reflection of their own inner insecurities. I'm like, nigga, I don't say it though because I don't want to hurt their insecurities even more than it already is. Because I be knowing what's up. You know what I mean? I look at shit a lot differently than a lot of people. It's just who I am. But that's basically, I really hope, I don't know. I think that was basically what I really need to get in this video. You know, build self-love. And the reason why you're single is because you need to grow and heal. You're single because God has you single because he needs you to do some healing, some growing, some evolving, some molding, some lessons to be learned before he puts you in that relationship with that person that you're meant to be with, bro. Because yeah, you might have dealt with somebody toxic in the past and they did you dirty and they did all this extra shit, but that needed to happen to you so you could become the person you are now. Now you know the red flags to listen to. You know the shit to look out for. You know what not to deal with. You know what not to tolerate. You know how much to give to yourself. You know how much not to give to yourself. And in this process of being single, that's what you're supposed to be learning. That's what you're supposed to be grasping. That's what you're supposed to be healing, those parts of yourself. Before you know it, you're going to be meeting somebody at the damn grocery store, and next thing you know, y'all on FaceTime. Next thing you know, y'all hanging out. Next thing you know, y'all in a relationship. You know, it's just, the universe works in ways like that, bro. Universe, they have many ways of connecting people that are meant to be together, bro. You don't know. Like, the universe is smart. The universe, God is the co-creator. He's the creator. The mighty, the mighty high, okay? Spirit, the strongest, okay? They can do shit unimaginable. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen it with my own proof. God's proven to me how real and how strong he is. He's worked in my life in miraculous ways I didn't think was fucking possible, my nigga. This shit is crazy, and I wish I could show more than I could tell people about how good the universe can really work for you, but it's all really for you to find out, because that's really what I'm here for. I'm a light worker. I went through the shit I went through as a child. I found out as a chosen one, you have a mark on you, and when you have a mark on you, the devil can see it, and the devil will try to take you out in your early ages of life because he sees that you have a purpose. So if you're someone that has a near-death experience before, or you're someone that you just like, if you had a near-death experience before, or during birth there's problems with you, the devil tried to take you out for a reason, because you could be a chosen one. I found out, like, you could be a chosen one. The devil only tries to take out the people that are the strongest. And I found out the reason why I went through a lot of life's experiences is because I was supposed to be right here in front of this camera right now, preaching to whoever's watching this video to help them out with their journey. Because my purpose here is to help raise the vibration and wake other people up, wake other souls up, because we all are spiritual beings. And once enough of us wakes up, and then enough of us unify, and it's enough of us around the planet that love each other, the hate can go away. It sounds corny, but the love can beat the hate if enough people wake up and become aware of the true divine being, essence of them being a spiritual being. Therefore, taking control of the reality, stop working a 9 to 5 and slaving their whole lives just to retire at 60 and be on vacation for only, 20 extra years of your life and you're dead? You gotta think about something like that just don't sit right with me. Why the first 60 years why those 40 years are we just working all the damn time? We should be doing something you genuinely love. We were real life put here to do what we work out of our purpose. You know what I mean? If you are someone that loves art, you love art, like you have a passion for art, like it's some shit you can do without getting paid for. That's what you know you're passionate about. If you can do it without, like if you already had a lot of money, would you do it? Ask yourself this: if there's something you really are passionate about and you want to find out if it's really your purpose, if you was rich already, would you still want to do it? That's how you know it's your passion. 100%, bro. That's how you know. Because a lot of people say they're passionate about something, but most of the time it's the ego wanting that money that's saying they're passionate. But I'm pretty much getting off track, bro. I really hope that video helped y'all for my singles out there, or if you're in a toxic relationship and you think about being single, it's time for you to be single. It's time for you to heal, okay? You know if it's you. You know if I'm talking to you, all right? I really hope y'all been taking care of yourself. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on y'all post notifications so y'all never miss another banger video from me, y'all. We going up, okay? I'm finna start doing more videos for y'all. I might just do some public interviews. I might just do some Q&As, some more videos. I'm bringing some more bangers for y'all. I love y'all, Alchemist Game. Appreciate the love. And I'm out this bitch. Peace.